£6, £14, £35. Not the weight, the British currency, thank you very much. That joke is dead now. So, China, they've been releasing some fake Game Boys, and we've not looked at them in a little while. What are we going to get this time round? What are the differences going to be between the three of them? Are they going to be any good? Are they going to be worth buying? All of these questions and more should be answered in this video. Without any further ado, let's check them out. 2.8-inch rechargeable retro game console built in 400 games for NES AV out to TV portable handheld game player gift for kids. Lots of words. China always loves all of the words, and this is no exception. I love the colours, the use of the yellow, green, and the red. It looks kind of nice. So, £6. What can you really ask for? And in this current economic climate, this is going to be a go-to for little presents and whatnot at Christmas time. So, is it going to be worth buying? That's the question. Digital game system, 2.6-inch. Hang on. I ordered a 2.8-inch. I've been lied to already. It's a good start. 2.6-inch super wide LCD. The console is slim, portable, and trendy. Digital multi-platform device, can play on TV. The backlit function of the screen ensures player can play everywhere. With powerful rechargeable battery pack, includes an AC adapter and a lithium-ion rechargeable battery. 6 hours of continuous gameplay. That is plenty of gameplays. Yeah, I ordered the red one. So let's see if it is any good. I mean, you really can't argue. I think this is going to still be under $10. Not fully sure what the currency conversion is, but I will try and find these things and leave some Amazon and eBay links in the description, but it's going to be quite hard. So inside the box, we have an AV cable and a micro USB cable. So thank you, China. That is very kind of you. The AV cable is so that you can plug it into the top right there and have mono audio and video signal coming out of there. If you want that, just get an NES Classic Mini. Right, so here's the game station. Here is it next to a original Game Boy. This one's actually a development unit because this is the only one I had to hand. Flex. It's a little bit smaller. It's kind of cute, actually, and it just says Game Station on the front there, which is very nice. Although it doesn't actually say Game Station anywhere on the box. The screen is tiny. It has to be said, compared to the original Game Boy Advance screen, it is very small, but it's very loyal to the original design. I love it. I actually think it's very, very cute. The form factor of it is lovely. It's identical. You could definitely whip this out on the bus and people would not suspect that it's a 401 Retro Station Pocket System GB30, and you'd think it's just a regular Game Boy, which is obviously what they've tried to achieve, and they've done it very well. So over here we have the fake Nokia battery, by the looks of things. Oh no, that's a Game Boy Advance SP clone battery. So there we go. That's nice there. At least you can buy some more if this one breaks. There's obviously no game cartridge slot. You've got a power switch on the bottom, a volume wheel, some nice grippy sides so that you can really make sure you're holding on tight when you're going crazy with all your games. You've got your micro USB charger on the top there. Without any further waffle, well, that didn't work. Thanks for purchasing Playing Vision Portable. Playing Vision Portable product designed for many hours of game playing fun. And I'm not making that up, it actually does say playing ging. Right, we're going to want the English one. Here we go, we've got Contra, Super Contra 24-in-1, Super Mario Bros. I mean, obviously this is an NES clone, or as they like to be called, the Fami clone. So we're going to press start. Likelihood is there's going to be a little bit of screen tear, a little bit of some audio glitches, some incorrect speed, and some just general graphical glitches. But we have to remember the price of this thing. That is what is going to be important. Here we go. Look, it's not going to win any awards. But if I got it in a Christmas cracker, I'd be happy. I mean, it's really not that bad. Like, it is what it is. Look, give it to Gramps on Christmas, get him to stop talking about planes, and everyone's going to be very satisfied for £6. Perfectly playable right there. That is what that is. The buttons, I mean, the build quality of it is absolutely fine. It's fully satisfactory. Right, let's play a little bit of Gallagher. Noel, that is. Not the other one. Yeah, I mean, this is just perfect. Like, there is plenty of hours of fun to be had here. I think they said a full 6 of them, and I would agree. I mean, after 6 hours, I would have lost my mind, but it's good fun. Die! There we go. There we go. Honestly, that is just absolutely fine. No lies. That's good. £6. You can't complain. You just can't. Don't complain. If you're complaining, don't be that guy. Don't be that kind of person. On to the next one. The Model A30. Where's my phone? Let's have a look at what this one's saying. Remember, this one now is 14 whole pounds, which is a lot of pounds, especially in this current economic climate. 5,180 games, 3-inch, so we've gained 0.2 inches, which I'll take that. Retro handheld game console player with 3 emulators for Genesis, for NES, for Game Boy Advance. So this one is actually going to play Game Boy Advance games. Support TF card, save, and load. So there's some very, very big claims right here. And this one has had 2,100 likes on AliExpress, which is a lot of likes. I didn't even know you could like something on AliExpress. So we really do learn lots of things here on the Retro Future. Look at that. That is quite a fancy looking thing, if I do say so myself. Oh, let's get it out. What else do we get in the box? We have a small... Oh, this one's made by Powerkitty. Oh, so it is going to be fairly competent, hopefully. It's USB-C as well. That's what we like to USB-C. I'll see myself out. Somewhere in between the two in terms of size compared to the original Game Boy Advance, which is absolutely fine. We've got extra buttons and we now have L1 and L2. And I very much like the way that they have done that. That right there is very faithful to the original design and a very logical step. Although it is, if I was to be slightly anal, kind of hard to press the top one without pressing the other one. But that really is me just looking for problems. Is that right there? That's a glass screen. I did the tooth test and it is actually a glass screen. So we're really ramping it up here. I can't believe this can't be. This can't be the £14 one. Oh. Forget everything I just said. This is the £14 one. I don't know why I thought that was the good one when this one said Pro on it. But yeah, okay, forget everything I just said. We'll look at that one in a minute. This screen is very plastic. It's all very plastic. Hello, my friend, the micro USB. And we have AV out again. So yeah, sorry, got that one slightly wrong. But this one right here is the GB60A. Built-in 50-in-1 hangabout. That's a big difference between 5,081 and 50-in-1. Maybe there was some translation issues there. Support arcade game, GBA, Sega, Super Famicom, Famicom game series. Yeah, let's turn it on. Let's see what it's saying. And we're going to get a much more satisfying screen peel here. No. Where are they buying these screens from? They all do the same. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this one is still bigger. In fact, this one right here is very much like the original Game Boy Advance. In fact, it's pretty much identical from a visual standpoint. We've obviously got this mode button up here, which is a good sign that we are actually going to have these save states. So we've got the AV out port on the top there. If you want to do that, the composite signal out of these things is pretty average. We've got the TF card, micro USB, volume, power. It really is just a step up to the one we've just looked at. Yeah, it's pretty similar. But if you love your kid slightly more, then you buy them this one instead. Okay, D-pad feels pretty average. B, A. Oh, we've got a little person running on the screen there, crying. It's quite a sad image. Genesis, GBA, NES, Retro System. Look, they're not going for style points on the menu screen, but that's fine. Sometimes you just don't need all of the vajazzle. That was the wrong word. It's quite emotional music, that. Sorry, that really brought up some stuff. Where's a game that I know? I mean, there's thousands of games on here. That much is true. Here we go. Mario Kart. That is what we want. It's a great test of the emulation ability. Ooh. Well, the aspect ratio is slightly wrong, but we might be able to change that on this mode button. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Ah, okay, you have to press start and then mode. That's interesting. Start and then mode. Okay. So there is no settings, but we have got save state and load state. So that's pretty cool. Ah, we're off to a good start. I'm first. I'm second. This is absolutely fine. This is absolutely fine. I mean, we really are living in the future. The fact that for this amount of money, you can get something this good. Like, I remember the days where it was not possible at all to get anything like this off of AliExpress. It was all Family clones. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is just fun even to just buy to test out the game before you then spend the money on the original one. If you're an actual Game Boy collector and you want to just test out all of the games before spending like 40 quid on an actual real one. I can't believe it. I really am shocked. Like, look at how fine this is. Like, it's not perfect. And I know there's going to be some Mario Kart experts saying, well, that tree had a slight defect in it. Well, look, get a grip, okay? This is £14. Oh my days. I am so shocked with this. I better win, I better win, I better win, I better win. Everyone thinks I'm bad at games. Everyone thinks I'm bad at games. I won! I did it, Mum. Look at that. That right there is what £14 looks like. I am seriously, seriously impressed. What are we operating in here? A Nokia battery. You can be rest assured this thing is powered by greatness. Well, there we go. I mean, that is absolutely fine. Right, reset. Let's go back. And remember as well, if you want to, you can save that and continue at another stage. There doesn't seem to be any... Wait a minute, there is a menu! And then you have 50 in 1. That is so weird. You just have a bunch of random games, 50 in 1, and then on the last page you have TF card. And that's where you can access all the other things. How bizarre. Unfortunately, no Super Famicom games on here. We can have a little look at Genesis games, of which there are many, but only one matters. Sega! That's right, everybody. Sonic 3D. The best Sonic game that was ever made. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That works ridiculously well. That works ridiculously well for £14. Too well for £14. There's a conspiracy going on here. Money is not real. What is happening? Honestly, I'm so impressed. Look, just look at what we're doing here. We're playing the best game of all time for a mere £14. How is that even possible? Enough of that one, though. Let's have a look at the Big Don. This one, the Powerkitty. Let's see what it has to offer. So including postage, I actually paid almost £50 for this one right here. So this better be goddamn good. 32 gig, 11,000 games. I didn't even know there was that many games in this world. 2.8 inch. Hang on, we've lost a couple of point inches on this one. Retro handheld game console player with 11 emulators for PlayStation 1. This one plays PlayStation 1. Come on now. For NES, for SNES, and for Game Boy Advance. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. I am welcome now. God, the music on these are just so catchy. Neo Geo, Famicom, Super Famicom, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Mega Drive, Sega Master System, PC Engine, PlayStation. Okay, sorry, we're going straight for PlayStation. I don't even care. There's only one PlayStation game loaded onto here. What is it? It's a very, very, very beautiful screen. That is for sure. Okay, so this is Contra for the PlayStation 1. Let's see how well it plays. Well, I mean, there is a lot going on. You have to give it some credit. But that's not an experience that I want to have again. Look at that. I mean, there's a lot of latency. I died, I think. Yeah, it's not. Do you know what? Maybe unplayable's the wrong word. There's a good chance that this is how Contra looked on the PlayStation 1 anyway. Like, was it super smooth and silky and responsive? I don't know. I never played it on the PlayStation 1. How long does it take to kill this thing? What are your thoughts? I'll let you guys be the judge. What do you think of that? Is that any good? I'm not super sure that it is. I guess it could be worse. The fact that it's on a Game Boy is pretty impressive. But let's have a look at what the other ones do. So this is Neo Geo. This isn't Neo Geo Pocket, right? This is Neo Geo. Yeah. Okay, look, I think the PlayStation 1 either was fine, and I don't know that game just looks that way, or it's just a bit too much to ask. Because this right here is absolutely perfect. Like, seriously perfect. Everything is responsive. The sound is fantastic. The buttons feel great. The screen is gorgeous. And there doesn't seem to be any sort of glitches or issues at all. That's a success. Neo Geo works brilliantly. After 10 years of scrolling, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Let's see if we can make the screen. Oh, there we go. Look, so there's a stretch option right there, which can allow you to change the size of the screen. Let's see how that looks. Continue. There we go. Yeah, that looks really decent. And they've actually still got black bars at the top and bottom to keep the correct aspect ratio. So this one really is a lot more advanced. But is it going to be decent? Let's see. Ooh, there was actually a lot of screen tear there on that wheel spinning past. And on that one. That's actually not a great start. But the crispness of that screen is just brilliant. Likelihood is it's still going to be very playable. Yeah, it is. But there is definitely noticeable glitches. But I'm wondering if these glitches were on the last one too. It's just the screen was quite low quality and maybe it wasn't as obvious. I mean, this is still absolutely fine. 50 quid is a lot of money though. Like, I feel like for £50 you can buy yourself a Game Boy and the game itself. I mean, it might not be a modified one, but just get a worm light. I don't know. It's not that bad considering that some of these things are like hundreds of pounds. I think this is still pretty decent, but it does have to be said that this isn't as amazing as I think I would like. I don't know. This one I don't feel like is such good value for money. The last one is just like, wow, it actually works. That's good. For this amount of money, the fact that it works is good. But when you start talking about £50, which is like a whole day of work for most people, I'm not 100% convinced that this is worth it. I feel like you could probably just do a bit more with a bit more money. Like, you could get something just a lot better with a bit more money. Now, I'm sure this is going to be pretty damn good. There's quite a lot of graphical glitches. Like, I'm not sure if you can see on... We need to get to some more pipes. Yeah, I don't know. There's actually quite a lot of like graphical glitches. I mean, it's perfectly playable. Like, that is not... You cannot dispute that fact. Perfectly playable. But not amazing. It's definitely not the best experience I've ever had on one of these things. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was expecting that to be slightly better. But yeah, I mean, let me know what your thoughts are on all of these things. I would say best value for money has got to be this one right here. £14 for that is insanely good. This one is just, you cannot argue for the amount of money that this thing costs. You cannot argue. This, I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that it's that amazing. The A30, the Powerkitty A30. It's a cool looking thing and it does work. It definitely does work. But for £50, I feel like we've definitely looked at things that are better on this channel before. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on all of these things. China, well done. Keep them coming. I like it. I like what you're doing. Keep it up. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.